Well, Vladimir Putin has made his move and is about to face the savage, terrifying reprisals of a united West that has never been more serious. You just saw with Nigel on his show, Joe Biden peering woozily into his teleprompter and giving a tough response before being led back down to his rec room to watch the rerun of Angela Lansbury in Murder, She Wrote. He doesn't like to miss that. How does Putin know we're deadly serious? Because Joe Biden dispatched Kamala Harris to the Munich Security Conference.
I mean, listen, guys. We're talking about the potential for war in Europe. I mean, let's really take a moment to understand the significance of what we're talking about. It's been over 70 years. And through those 70 years, as I mentioned yesterday, there has been peace and security. We are talking about the real possibility of war in Europe. So our position is for us very clear, which is as a leader, which we have been, bringing together the allies, working together around our collective and unified position, that we would all, not just prefer, we desire, we believe, it is in the best interest of all that there is a diplomatic end to this moment.
It's important to understand that you, me, all of us are in a moment, and we want that moment to end diplomatically before the next moment comes along. Meanwhile, Western trade sanctions are already beginning to bite. Vladimir Putin is running out of socks to laugh off. I was trying to think of what Kamala's stirring bit of rhetoric reminded me of. Churchill, Lord Palmerston, Abe Lincoln, and then I remembered, oh no! She reminded me of me back when I was 12 or 13 and teacher called on me in class to talk about a set book I hadn't bothered reading. I mean, listen, guys, it's great to be here with you today in Europe. We've had roughly 70, 20, 90, 40 years of peace in Europe, give or take, since the Second European War of 1937, 1954 or thereabouts. And all we're saying is give peace a chance for another 70 years approximately. That's the significance of this moment. A significance that is momentous in that we're talking about the real possibility of war in Europe for approximately 60, 30 years. So my duty as a leader is to seize this moment, not too roughly, not like a squad of Mounties seizing an elderly lady in Ottawa, but in a way that brings together all our allies to sit around and contemplate this moment and do the hard work of coming together around the moment in a unified position on what this moment means for this landmass we call Europe. And only then, by recommitting ourselves to do the hard work of flying around to different cities in Europe, European cities, if you will, can we bring this moment to a peaceful end. Her Britannic Majesty's government has slammed Russia like the Ottawa police slamming a 4'10" great-grandpa. The Prime Minister has imposed sanctions on 5 banks and 3 oligarchs who've been under US sanctions for the last 4 years, so I doubt it makes much difference to them, and to any member of the Duma who voted to recognize the Eastern Ukraine republics. So in other words, Mr. Johnson is treating these Russians less harshly than Trudeau treats someone who gave $50 to the Canadian truckers via Give, Send, Go.